Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am so excited to be partnering with Walmart to share with you guys all of their latest fall arrivals. As always, they have so many amazing pieces out right now, all at really affordable prices. I will have everything that I talk about in today's video linked in the description box, so definitely check it out and let me know what your favorite piece is in the comment section down below. And if you haven't already, I would absolutely love it if you would subscribe to my channel down below for more fashion videos just like this one. It would mean so much to me, and I think that's about it. So let's dive into all of these fall outfits. Okay, starting off with what I am wearing, we have a gorgeous blazer. I could not believe that this is from Walmart. Such a great price on this piece. I really like this olive green color, and you guys know how I feel about any gold hardware on anything that I'm wearing. So these gold buttons are just so beautiful. I feel like they really elevate the blazer. And if you don't like the gold hardware, they do have a very similar blazer in the exact color that's a little bit more toned down. So I will go ahead and link that one in the description box too. But I'm just such a sucker for a good blazer during fall. There's so much that you could do with this piece. You could throw it over a dress, obviously style it with a tank top or bodysuit and a pair of jeans, do a matching pair of trousers, or even just throw it over your shoulders on top of a sweater. No matter what, it is just going to instantly take your outfit to the next level. And especially if you have a matching set. So these are the matching pants, also from Scuba, and these are going to be a wide leg style trouser. And I will say they are pretty wide at the bottom. I would almost say that these are an extra wide leg, so keep that in mind. There's a lot of fabric, but I think that they would look really great with a pair of booties or even a pair of heels if you are styling these for the workplace. And I actually have another matching piece here. This one is a little bit more my style. I love a good skirt. I just think it's so feminine, but it looks very tailored. And this one I did get in my normal size medium. I will say I'm going to need to size down in this piece to a small, so I will be exchanging this, but I'm really excited to get it in my correct size because I can already tell I'm going to love it. It looks really classic and tailored, but it's actually a very soft and stretchy material, so this is going to be incredibly comfortable. You have this little wrap detail in the front, but when you lift it, there is a full skirt underneath, so you're not going to have to worry about showing anything. And I love how you can mix and match all of these olive green pieces, the skirt, the blazer, the trousers. You can wear them together or you can style them separately. I think this skirt would pair really nicely with like a really thick, oversized, chunky sweater and some tall boots. And underneath this blazer, I just have on this little white tank top. This is such a great basic, you guys. It's a V neckline, and I feel like it is just the perfect V neckline. Like it literally hits right at my bra, so you're not showing your bra, but it's still a deep V. So I don't know. I just think it's so flattering. You could pair lots of layered necklaces with this. It's just one of those things that you're going to grab for over and over and over again to pair underneath blazers and cardigans. Next up, we have a dress in everyone's favorite color this fall, a nice rich chocolate brown. This is from Free Assembly, and I think that it is just going to be a really nice silhouette. I did size down in this to a small because a lot of times with Free Assembly dresses, there is a lot of fabric. They're very nicely made, and if you are on the shorter side, they can be a little bit overwhelming. So I always like to size down, and I think that was a really good choice with this piece because you do have elastic in the back, so it is going to be stretchy and fit a lot of different sizes. But yeah, that's also going to be really great for just the overall comfort of this dress. And you do have pockets, which is really nice. It is a midi length or a maxi length depending on your height, and the main statement is going to be this zipper down the center. That just gives such a utilitarian vibe to the outfit, which is very on trend this season. I really think this would be a great teacher dress even. Like it's very modest, but it's still on trend and you're gonna feel amazing in it. Okay, our first sweater of the video. This is a really nice short sleeve sweater option. We are seeing so many short sleeve sweaters this year, and I'm not mad about it because I live in Virginia and it is still very warm here. So this is a great piece that you can wear now. And I really love the cable knit design of this sweater. It just has such a beautiful texture, and this is a really nice, thick, high quality material. And this is just gonna be one of those things where if you do not know what top to put on, you can throw this on with just about any bottoms, a pair of jeans, a flowy maxi skirt, a pair of trousers, whatever you already own, and it's just going to be that elevated basic that completes your outfit. For today's video, I'm going to style it with a couple different skirts. The first one is such a pretty skirt. I am obsessed with this. It's in a nice corduroy material. This is from Time and True, and I've been so impressed by Time and True lately. Everything that they come out with, I'm like, yes, immediately add that to cart. What I love about corduroy specifically during fall is that it's just going to add texture to your outfit. And if you ever want to elevate your style, style, adding texture anywhere you can is just going to take it to the next level. So this is a great piece for that. It's just a really classic straight mini skirt, and you do have functioning pockets on the front and on the back. And this is another skirt from Time and True. This one is in a dark brown and black plaid. You probably can't even tell because it is a very, very, very small plaid print, but I love how subtle it is, and it just brings a lot of warmth into your outfit. You do have a very tiny little slit over here on one side, and once again, just a straight little mini skirt. I did size down to a small in this piece. It does have a little bit of stretch, so I think that is a really good choice. You guys, I am so excited about this piece. Look how fluffy this is. I could just cuddle up in this and be so happy for the rest of the day, honestly. But I was really looking for a nice, oversized, kind of shawl looking fur jacket from an affordable retailer. And of course, Walmart always has me covered, but this one is very comparable to a lot of other really expensive retailers that I've seen. I really like the light neutral tones of this. I think this is going to be so easy to throw on with pretty much anything that you're wearing. And as I already mentioned, it is such a soft faux fur. A lot of faux fur can be kind of itchy, but this is not at all. It's really smooth. You do have that collar detail, which I love, and it has a couple little buttons here in the center. So if you wanted to, you could kind of button it up. I'll probably just leave it unbuttoned most of the time, but it's great to have that option. And you even have pockets. So this really is such a functional piece, but obviously it's a really big statement too. Next, we have a cute little matching set. I am like the OG spokesperson for a matching set because it is just the easiest outfit you could ever have. And I really love the print of this one. This is a new print from Scoop. It's a really nice olive green color, but obviously you have the black animal print on top. I'm assuming this would be a leopard. I don't really know, but I love it either way. And this is obviously a denim jacket, and this is just such a different take on a denim jacket. Even if you didn't want to get the pants, I think the jacket especially is a piece that you could use to dress up your current wardrobe. You could throw this on with like a black bodysuit and some black jeans for a fun little twist. And I did get this piece in a size small. There is a little bit of stretch to it, and just in general, it's going to have a slightly oversized fit, as a lot of denim jackets do. And then here are the matching jeans. These are actually a barrel leg jean, which just means that they are going to kind of come out around your knee and then taper back in as they approach your ankle. And I do feel like these are a slightly more subtle barrel leg. So if that trend intimidates you, I think that you would be safe testing these out. They of course do have pockets on the back, and you have functioning pockets on the front of the jeans. Once again, a little bit of stretch in these. I find that they are really comfortable, and these are high-waisted, which is essential for me. Okay, and the shirt that I got to go underneath of that little set is literally me in a shirt. I need to just be wearing this every single day because every single day I am just not in the mood. And this shirt really does say it all. So I love that. And I also just love the really clean white and black graphic tee. This one was literally $5, you guys. Like, I could not believe that price. And it's a really soft, good quality shirt. Very impressed with this piece. And I just love a fitted white t-shirt with like a high-waisted pair of jeans. It is like the perfect outfit. So simple, but so chic. And I'm just so obsessed with this. I've never had anything from this brand actually, but I really like it. Okay, next up we have a little black dress from Scoop, and this one is such a unique piece. You have so many design details that I am loving. So first of all, this is like a little neck scarf that's attached to the dress. You could kind of do a couple different things with this. You could either leave it totally untied and it just kind of like hangs around your neck. You could tie it up tight towards your neck as a very traditional neck scarf, or you could kind of have it a little bit looser like I have now. The options are endless, but obviously neck scarves are very on trend right now. A lot of different dresses and sweaters and tops are being sold with some sort of scarf. So I love that they're playing into that trend. And then you also have a lot of extra fabric here at the sleeve. So they're going to kind of just like poof out around your shoulders. In my opinion, that really elevates the dress. So I love that detail. And then you do have elastic around the waist, so it's really comfortable, and a slight little ruffle at the hemline. This dress is completely lined, and the best part of it is that it has pockets. I would not expect a dress that looks this nice to have pockets, but it does, and they're fairly hidden. You can barely see them when you have it on, so I am obsessed. This is definitely one of my favorite pieces, and this is just going to look so good with some tall black boots. One of the pieces I was most excited about is this little cropped barn jacket from No Boundaries. Such a cute piece, and unfortunately it did sell out in my normal size medium, so I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that, but I ended up getting it in a size large just to have it and share it with you guys. I could definitely make this work. It's just a little bit more oversized, but barn jackets like this are such a hot trend right now, specifically with a contrasting collar. And this one is in a brown corduroy material, once again adding texture to your outfit, which we know I love. And it does have a zipper in the middle if you wanted to zip it up. I will probably just style it unzipped with a little white tank top and some jeans. And this does come in black as well. Next up, we have a pair of jeans from Sofia Vergara. She makes amazing jeans. If you are going to get nothing else, try a pair of jeans from Sofia Vergara because they just fit beautifully. This is the Diana Relax Straight Jean. These are going to be a super high rise, which I always appreciate. That's just going to like really snatch you in. And it's also great for pairing with any crop tops that you have or cropped jackets like the one I just shared. And I really just wanted to grab a pair of jeans in this dark wash. Dark wash is huge for fall. I feel like it always is, but more specifically this year. Just a very classic pair of jeans. So obviously they are straight on the bottom, very simple on the back as well. And I do love the fit of these. I got my normal size 6 and I think that they fit really great. Okay, before we dive into activewear and loungewear, I wanted to mention a few accessories and shoes. And this bag, you guys, has totally went viral on social media. And I can see why. This is such a great piece. I cannot believe how affordable it is. The faux leather is super smooth. It looks very real in my opinion. And then of course you have the gold studs on the strap of the bag. That is going to be the eye-catching detail. And this is obviously a pretty large bag. I mean, it's gonna fit whatever you need inside, that's for sure. I also love that gold buckle on the strap. Just everything about this bag looks incredibly chic. And this does come in a couple other colors. As far as shoes go, we have these stunning little burgundy bow heels. This is another one of my favorite colors recently. It always is during fall. It's just such a nice, rich, warm color. And these heels are going to be so easy to style. Number one, they have a really short kitten heel on them, which is going to be extremely comfortable. And I just feel like these look so dainty. I really like this satin material and the little tiny bow on the toe. They are a square toe design. And from what I can tell so far, these are actually really easy to walk in and very comfortable. We have another pair of heels here. These are from Time and True in another chocolate brown. And I was really drawn to these because they just look very expensive in my opinion. You have an exaggerated pointed toe here, which has been one of my favorite trends this year. I just think that's so flattering. It's going to really elongate your legs. And these do have silver studs throughout the entire shoe. And this heel isn't quite as short as the previous heels, but it's still not too high. And you do have some added cushion on these, so I still think they're going to be pretty comfy. Next, we have a pair of slouchy boots. I did not expect to be wearing slouchy boots in 2025. I wore slouchy boots so often when I was in middle school and high school, and they are back, you guys. So these are a pair of black suede boots with the kind of slouchy drapey design on the calf. These do have a shorter heel, so they're going to be slightly more casual, which I always appreciate, but just a simple pair of boots. These are going to go with like anything. And then we have these loafers from Time and True, and these are definitely a style that I am a little bit undecided on right now. I cannot wait to get my hands on these and style them with different outfits, but I do know that these are a very trendy style this year. They're going back to that classic preppy style with a more modern approach. These are in a dark brown suede material, perfect for fall, and no doubt about it, these are going to be very comfortable. Obviously, they are flat, no heel at all, which is great. And once again, you do have some cushion on the inside and on the back of the heel. And lastly, for shoes, we have these slippers. I am so obsessed with these, you guys. They definitely remind me more of like the holiday time. And I do have a holiday pair of pajamas, so stay tuned for that. But if you are obsessed with the holidays and you like to be cute and cozy around that time, I would go ahead and grab these now because I do feel like they're going to sell out rather quickly. They do come in several different color options. I got them in this taupey beige, and this faux fur is so silky and smooth. They are a slip-on sandal slipper, which I actually really like because sometimes my feet get way too hot in normal slippers. So I'm super excited about these. And of course you have the rhinestone bow. If you love the glitzy stuff, these are for you. I picked up a couple of bag charms from Time and True. Bag charms are such a huge trend right now, you guys. And I'm so happy to see some options from affordable retailers like Walmart. So this one has a little leather burgundy heart, and then you have a little heart with rhinestones all over and a gold bow. And then this one is a dog theme. So you have a little faux leather brown dog and then 2 rhinestone and gold charms. I was so excited to see this oversized bangle on the Walmart website. This is from Time and True. Obviously, you just have the brown bangle itself, and then you have gold studs all around it. Bangles are huge this year, and this one is just going to pair so perfectly with any other bracelets that you already have. And then we have a little watch here. I was really drawn to the color of this watch. I think it's going to pair so beautifully with so many different fall outfits. Obviously, the strap is a faux leather material, and then the square face I really loved. It almost has a vintage look look with the Roman numerals. So I love that you can get that luxury vintage feel from Walmart. We have a couple other jewelry pieces. I'm always looking for any jewelry that combines silver and gold. I love mixing metals. It's just so unexpected. And if you have an outfit that has any sort of silver hardware, but you typically wear gold, having jewelry pieces that incorporate both is a great way to make it seem intentional. And then I also picked up this ring set from Time and True. I love stacking rings. That's just like such a fun way to accessorize. And then I also have this silver and gold necklace. You just have a chunky silver chain, and this is a rather large initial, so it's definitely going to stand out, but I think that you could easily stack this with some other more dainty necklaces. These earrings are great for just kind of mixing neutrals with some fun fall colors. You actually have a little light pink in there, which is really adorable. And then of course the green is going to be great for matching with any of these olive green pieces I showed you today. That would be so cute together. And then these might be my favorite jewelry piece from the video. They just look so designer. And I just got these in gold. I think that these are called a horse bit earring. Once again, incorporating that classic preppy style. And I think these are just going to be such a cute dangly earring that really like stands out against long hair. Okay, moving on, I do have one activewear set. This is from Avia, and there are actually 3 different pieces, but they all kind of go together. So first here we have a simple pair of leggings. I did just get them in the black, but I really like these because they're kind of shiny. I just feel like that looks really good, and they're that slick material that does not attract dog hair, which is super important for me. So these are going to be such a staple. Of course, they're high-waisted, and they do have a more structured top, so they're really going to kind of suck you in at your waistline. Other than that, they are very comfortable. Definitely a more structured pair of leggings, but something that you could pair with activewear or just like with your sweatshirts to lounge around. And then here is the little matching sports bra in the exact same material. I just loved the strappy design of this. It looks so cute. So you have 2 straps here in the front, and then in the back, you have this cute little crisscross detail. And this is a long line sports bra, which I appreciate. It's kind of like a sports bra and a tank top mix. It goes a little bit lower, which I find to be very flattering. So that is definitely my preference. I would say this has medium support, and it does have removable bra pads. And the main reason I picked up that entire outfit is because of this little shrug. I just thought this would be so cute paired over top of the sports bra and leggings. Obviously it is cropped, so it's going to hit like right where the sports bra ends, and it's just a little bit oversized. It is in a ribbed material. Now this is a blend of cotton, polyester, and spandex, so it's not going to be that slick activewear material, obviously, but I don't mind that because I think this piece is going to be super cozy when it does start getting a little bit chilly. We have one little loungewear set from Scoop. I feel like it would not be a Walmart haul video if I did not share at least one Scoop Scuba knit item. So these are my picks for this video. This is like a little funnel neck sweatshirt, very on trend as well. So that's just going to mean kind of like a turtleneck, but a little bit looser. And then you have the strings hanging down here. I opted for it in a basic gray. I feel like a gray just works all year round. And if you shop at Walmart, I'm sure you've heard of this material, but it is just so smooth. It's kind of cool to the touch. It washes really well. Like, I just can't say enough good things about this material. It's really stretchy and bouncy, and this is a full-length sweatshirt. And what I was really excited to grab from the Scuba Knit line are these new sweatpants. These are a barrel leg sweatpants, so once again, they're going to kind of curve out in the middle, and then they taper in at the ankle. You can see the material is kind of gathered, and then you have elastic on the bottom. I was kind of unsure about these, but I have tried them on, and I really like the fit. I feel like a lot of you would really like them as well. They're not anything that's like super out there, and you do have little pockets on the back, which I think is cute. Same material, super soft and cozy. You do have elastic at the top with an adjustable drawstring, and of course you always have pockets. Okay, and I have a few pairs of pajamas, and these are actually a pair of holiday pajamas, but I could not resist showing them to you in September because I really do feel like these are going to sell out. These are stunning, you guys. They look so expensive. I mean, this print is everything. I love the pink base with the jumbo red bows all over. It is just beautiful, and these are a satin pair of pajamas, obviously in a long sleeve style. These are from Joyspun. We all know Joyspun does the best pajamas, hands down. And then here are the pants. You have elastic, you do have pockets, and once again, the print is all over the front and the back. Such a high quality pair of pajamas. You really can't go wrong with any of their pieces. Check out the listing because even if you don't like this print, they have so many good prints out right now. Next, we have another pair of pajamas from Joyspun, and these are definitely more geared towards fall with the rich chocolate brown. And these are a short sleeve style, so especially if you live somewhere where it's still pretty hot, these are going to be great for you because they're still going to give that fall cozy vibe, but you're going to be nice and cool. I loved the white piping on these, and these are in a really soft, stretchy material, just like your classic pajama material. And then here are the little matching shorts, obviously in the same exact material. They do have elastic at the top, and I'm not sure if you would ever need it, but they do have pockets if that is important to you. And lastly, for today's video, we have a pair of Halloween pajamas. I know I'm starting with Christmas and then showing you Halloween. You're probably like, what is going on? But we do still have over a month until Halloween, so I thought I would go ahead and share these two, although I do think a lot of the sizes are sold out, but keep checking back because my size was sold out. I was just obsessed with this little spooky cat print, so I stalked the page to be able to find these in stock. I still didn't get my normal size. I got these in a size large. I don't mind having my pajamas be a little bit oversized, so that was fine with me, but I do think you'd be fine with either your normal size or a size up. And once again, these are just super soft. These are by the Way to Celebrate brand. And here are the little matching shorts. You do have elastic on these, and you even have an adjustable drawstring. And once again, you have pockets in your pajama shorts. And that is it for today's Walmart haul video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you again to Walmart for sponsoring today's video. As I mentioned, everything will be linked in the description box, so definitely check it out, and hopefully I will see you all very, very soon in my next video. Bye!